How to Train Your Dragon 2 is probably like in my top 3 animated movies. It's really hard to pick between a Goofy movie, Iron Giant, and this movie. I'm not saying those movies are like the best animated movies, but they're really high up there. But maybe not so much a Goofy movie, but I definitely have a lot of love for that movie. But point is, love this movie. So again, like I prefaced with the first review of the first movie, just no, I cannot do these movies justice. And it breaks my heart because I adored these movies. But man, fucking love this movie. I cry every time I watch this movie. We're going to go into spoilers with this movie, so some of you, I guess some people might be watching these movies for the first time because the new remake's coming out. So if you are one of those people, don't watch this review. Go watch the fucking movie. Not just because I'm going to spoil the movie, but it's really fucking good. Like, I don't know what your deal is. Like, go watch it. This movie is amazing. I love this movie so much. There are things I don't like about it, and there's things that weigh it down. Let's start with those, and then we'll get into the non-stop praises I will give this movie. The first thing I will say is the side characters were bad in the first movie, but they weren't really that important to the plot, and they didn't really drag anything down too much. They were just kind of like, every time they were there, it's like, okay, you're annoying, go away. Here, they absolutely drag down the plot. There are sequences where they're going to Drago's place and getting captured by him and escaping. This is a villain that's about to start a war and has a dragon army. He is who also murdered a bunch of people. Like, Stoic does not shy away from the fact that he murdered them. It's a pretty dark and haunting and chilling story. And here they are, like, laughing at him when he's going, I have a dragon army. I alone control the dragons. And you're like, if you just have these annoying side characters laughing at him, not really taking him seriously as a threat, why should I as an audience member? And so it makes the moments where I'm actually supposed to take him seriously less effective. Not that they aren't effective, but definitely less so because of that. And it's really irritating. It's just crazy. But other than that, this movie's great. I don't know what to tell people. Man, this is one of those really great movies that was ruined by its trailer a little bit, though. In the first trailer, you see that Hiccup's mom was going to be in it, and man, the moment where Hiccup learns that his mother is such a chilling, beautiful moment, everything from the music, the animation, the expressions, and the voice acting is so wonderful, and I wish I had gotten to see that in the theater for the first time, not knowing that. And it's crazy because when you watch this movie, there are so many ways that they could have marketed this movie without showing that, but they did, and it's fucked. That they did that. I don't know why they chose to do that, but the stuff with Valka and Stoic and their reunion is just some of the most sad things, and knowing that Hiccup's dad dies, which, to be honest, was not unexpected the way the movie was framing it, but the fact that they had Toothless kill the dad, I think they did that on purpose in the sense that they tried to, sorry, I have no time saying that word. They basically just flat out said to you, he's gonna die the moment he started talking about retiring and becoming chief with Hiccup. And so, like, I think they added that scene where Toothless kills Hiccup as an extra, like, fuck you to the audience who kind of already could pick up on the details. And it makes everything so much more haunting and horrific and just really sad and just fucked. It's one of the saddest movie deaths of all time because you see this dude reunite with his wife, that beautiful sequence. You're just so happy that they can finally be a family together, and now it's like, fuck. You gotta lose him. And it's also, you saw his growth and a change in the first movie. Now, knowing that you have so little time with this new version of himself, who actually trusts and loves and understands his son enough to believe that he could be something that even he doesn't believe at the time that he could be. Hiccup does not want to be chief, does not really believe that he can, and by the end of this movie, he does. And it's really beautiful, too, thematically, because At the end of the movie, Toothless becomes the Alpha Dragon and becomes the leader of the dragons, and Hiccup becomes the leader of his people, and they both work together to build a better world and society. And I love that the message of this movie is about finding peace and understanding within ourselves and within just the world as a whole. Because, I mean, right now things are pretty fucked in the world right now, just globally. It's, you know, if you're living in the States, it's pretty wild right now. So seeing a movie that says no, peace, love, and understanding is the answer. And yes, there are people who can't be reasoned with, but that's why we stand up to those people. And still, it's just really strong, really beautiful stuff. It's such a well-realized movie. And I love that this franchise ages the characters up. They grow up. I mean, the characters in this movie are not the same from the first movie. Hiccup is like probably 18, 19, maybe 20, you know, at most 21, I would imagine. And you could see how much Astrid and him have evolved and their true love and like understanding as characters. That's really beautiful. I could go on and on about this movie. It is truly just a wonderful fucking movie. I cry every fucking time I watch this movie. I cried 3 times watching it this time. What a fucking just beautiful movie. The animation in this movie is gorgeous. Also, this movie, I think, has one of the greatest movie scores of all time. I mean, the first movie had a great score, but man, there are just so many like motifs and just beautiful moments with that score. It's just so exhilarating and just really does a lot to carry in those emotions when you fucking start crying. Stoic's funeral is an amazing sequences. Just need not go on. I think I've said everything, but also not enough. It is just truly a great movie.